I'm in the Lake Trawsfynydd car park. No, that's not my car, but I'm parked in this car park, which is pretty well full. It's popular with cyclists. There's the lakeside cafe and restaurant. And okay, this is basically about an 8-mile walk around this lake. So, well, at least 4 hours for the likes of me. There's the lake there, and the excellent weather is continuing. The Rhinox, mountain background, the Rhinox. Actually, I'm not quite on the path here, but there's the path there, and there's of course the disused, or it's been decommissioned, the nuclear power station. I have done this bit, this part of the lake. I've took a video of it before. There's somebody going on a boat. Okay, there's the lake. It's in a good setting, but of course it is an artificial lake created. There's a big dam further along, created for this nuclear power station. Actually, there was a hydroelectric station a bit further along also, so there was a dam, and there's the information board on the Magnux nuclear power station. Let's see, oh well, yeah, 26 years of operations, now been of course decommissioned. Okay, I'm on the cycle path that goes around the lake, and this part of the walk is a tarmac walk. In fact, half the walk is on tarmac. There's those monster container buildings for the nuclear reactors. Yeah. There's the Northern River Rhinox there. Yeah. This tarmac lane gives access to quite an impressive dam just a little bit further up here. Continuing along this, well, there's no traffic on it, but there's a nice stand of deciduous trees. Look like they're beech trees. Of course, there's no leaves on them. It's 21st of April, but in 2-3 weeks' time, yeah, they'll be coming out in leaf. I've reached the dam, and there's the lake, and there's the dam. Of course, I can't quite see the full height of it from here. Maybe further along. Bug in the distance. The dam, nuclear electric new dam, 1992. Can't quite see the full extent of the dam here, but it's an impressive dam. There's a mole in back. I'm leaving the dam and going onto a gravel track. This is a cycle track, but it's of course it's good for walking also. And there's a footpath that probably very little used, but it goes across to over there. That's kind of a fairly nice walk. This is the cycle track along here. Let's see, there's the dam. And that's the first cyclist I've seen. I've been on this walk for about best part of an hour. That's the first cyclist. She's going to be doing the circuit of the lake. This is a well-constructed cycle track that goes through this, pretty rough ground really. But this has been, it's gravel of course, but yeah, you can see any kind of marshy bits, and they put these quite effective wooden boardwalks. There's the nuclear power station just over there. This part of the cycle track starts climbing up a bit, uphill, about, I think it's roughly 300 feet or so from the surface of the lake, maybe 400 feet. Okay, I've reached the top of this climb, probably close to 400 feet, and it's a good view here of the Snowdonia, Manad Mawr, and the Mulwins. I think that's Mol Shabad in the distance, up there. Mulwin Mawr. And then over there's Mol Hebog. And there's the summit of Snowdon up there. Well, I don't know if I can, well, because of the reflection I can't focus in. And over there is Arenig, in the distance is Arenig Vawr. George Borrow in Wild Wales, he thought that was the highest mountain in Wales. That was of course back in the 1850s. Descending down this, the other side of that brow of a hill, and there's the, of course, the northern Rhinogs silhouetted against the sky. There's the southern half of the lake. Up here comes another cyclist. Just continue with my commentary by just zooming in if I can on Arenig Vawr again in the distance. To cloud over a bit, it's still quite nice. There's a nice little seating area right there. Just had a little chat with that farmer there. He's clearing brushwood from up there somewhere. The farmer is coming down with his little tractor, and that's what he farms. Well, I don't know if he actually farms them. He keeps them. His wife keeps them. Those ponies. He's got quite a few of them. And that's where he lives, in that farmhouse down there. He's lived here for 18 years. This is where the cycle track meets the actual public road. Yeah, that's this public road. I think there's the farmer there with his taking the brushwood back to burn, and looks like he's got eggs. Yeah. Eggs on 150 yards, £2 for a dozen. There's the nuclear power station again over there. And the sun's come out again. Looks like there's some, must be a footpath of some kind going up there. There's some walkers parked the car here by the look of it. The rest of this walk is on the tarmac lanes. But of course hardly any traffic on there. Just one or two farms back there is served by this lane. Yeah, it's well, very nice here. The northern Rocks. There's a cuckoo out there somewhere. That's an ideal spot for camping. Look at that. Beautiful. There's the power station at the far end of the lake. And this looks like a converted chapel. The Mountain South Snowdonia Search and Rescue Team. Mountain. A very quiet lane joins another quiet lane here. There's the northern Rhinogs. And over there's the Rhinog Ach and Rhinog Val. And in the distance there is Trawsfynydd village. Okay, at this point, Rhinog's over there. At this point, I'm gonna go off here over this dam, and then cross a footbridge to the village. Okay. I can still hear the cuckoos from the other side of the lake there. There's that footbridge, quite impressive, but I'm not really sure what it was originally built for, unless it was when they constructed that dam, allow the workers to cross over. If it does save a little bit of main road walking to get to the village. And there's the village up there, Trawsfynydd. Okay, reached the village, and everyone's very friendly around here. I've just had another chat with another farmer. I'll just go up here. I think this is the cemetery. I'll just have a quick look. Okay, it's the little footpath to the village war memorial, and there's the number of all the people that were the Trawsfynydd men who lost their lives in the First World War. I'll just have a little break here. Okay, I've reached the Trawsfynydd and their typical Welsh cottages, the Welsh chapel. I was thinking of catching the bus, but well, the next bus doesn't go for nearly 2 hours, so I don't feel too bad, but yeah, but I've still got some distance to go. There's the somewhat more imposing Welsh chapel. But I'll just, this is the famous, he died in, well, in the First World War. Edwin. Yeah, yeah, killed in action. Pilkinridge, Flanders, July the 30th. He's a well-known Welsh poet. That was his, the name he wrote poetry under. All right. Okay. And this is, can't quite see it, this is the cottage. He apparently lived 1887. Yeah. They all seem to be fairly well kept up, these cottages along the side of the street. Yeah. I'm leaving the village, and unfortunately there is a cycle path that goes along here, but it's a busy main road. Well, 3/4 of a mile of road walking. Very busy main road. But shortly I'll be having some peace and quiet, I think. The beautiful weather continues. Perfect conditions really for walking. Just as well I didn't catch the bus, because I'd have missed this really nice spot here. Picnic spot facing the lake. Well, I've only got just over half a mile now of this pleasant walking along this footpath at the side of the lake, and I'm back to the car. Now there's the power station over there. Now the architect who designed that, who also designed Coventry, the modern Coventry Cathedral, deliberately designed the power station so that from a distance it looked like a castle, and actually it does kind of look like a castle. Just past some walkers, but they only came from the car park though. They didn't do the circuit of the lake,